long been a major corporate headquarters in town, and it still is, but it's growing into a startup breeding ground with an entrepreneurial ecosystem rivaling any of America's great regions. The St. Louis Business Diversity Initiative has been there every step of the way, providing resources to entrepreneurs through companies and building successful diversity and inclusion programs through training, convening, and consulting. Welcome Director of Diverse Business Accelerator, Lakesha Mathis. Hi.
Thank you.
So normally you all help with building up the diversity in businesses, other companies, right?
Yes. Well, the work we do is kind of two-pronged.
Okay.
Specifically, I work with small minority businesses. Okay. However, there is another part of the work that we do work with major corporations as they seek to establish minority spend goals, supplier diversity, systems inside their procurement programs.
Okay. So, but this initiative that you're starting up now is primarily focused on the entrepreneur.
It's focused on the entrepreneur.
So what kind of business, and did you read that like St. Louis leads in female entrepreneurial businesses?
Yes, I read that with an eye roll.
Why?
Because when there were less of them before, it's easy for them to come and have such a large growing number.
Right.
One example I use is the number of venture capital dollars that women-owned businesses have received. There's a big rant about we've gotten more. Well, when you used to get zero, getting 2.3%.
Right.
It's an increase, but when you're a minority woman-owned business, you're like, that's still not much.
Right, exactly. So it basically made the pool deeper and a lot more people, and they're getting less, I guess.
Well, it's not so much that they're getting less. I think the region is shifting its focus. Okay. We are starting to understand that more of those Fortune 500 companies are going away. Our economies are going to be based on small business growth and development. So the focus is going to be on supporting those businesses as they grow, because they're going to be what continues to make this region thrive.
Huh. So that's a regional thing,
yes,
I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it seemed like the next city that, the next city that was close to St. Louis, leading with female entrepreneurs, it was like much lower than St. Louis.
Yes, and that was something I was interested in looking at too when I saw that, because we may have the greatest percentage, but our gross sales receipts are smaller.
Really?
So we're we're at about 500 million or 500 million, and others are like in the they're way ahead, and they have maybe 18% of women-owned, of their businesses are women-owned. So again, as a woman-owned minority business and as working with those individuals, I understand the pain points. I see the growth, and I love that it's happening. I just wish it could go a little bit faster.
So what are some of the businesses that women are leading in St. Louis?
Women are leading in health professions.
Okay.
They're leading in professional services like consulting, business coaching. We are moving into architecture and IT. Okay. But our biggest spaces are in healthcare, consulting, food services, and those areas.
I see that. No, I like hosted a couple of women. They graduated from, they became, what do you call it, nurse practitioners. So they can open up their own businesses.
Yes,
so it's a lot. That healthcare situation is really,
so we have a lot of those consumer-directed home healthcare services. Yeah. So we have a lot of women that are doing that now, because it's something that if you've been in that industry for a while, you may consider going ahead and getting that certification, getting your business skills up, and going ahead and opening that business for yourself. Okay,
well, we'll find out more from you. There's more on the St. Louis Regional Chamber of Commerce and the St. Louis Business Diversity Initiative after this break. So stay with us here for more STL Live.